Hey, so who would win in a fight between Miles Morales Spider-Man or Static Shock, aka Virgil Hawkins? Now this right here is a dream matchup, so we are going to find out who's going to win this versus right now.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Now listen, I'm going to keep it a bow wow with you. This fight right here is hard as so it's going to be very hard for me to choose who's going to win this versus. But the real question is, which Miles Morales am I going to use for this versus? The Miles Morales from the Spider-Verse or the Miles Morales from the Insomniac-verse? The one I'm going to select is the one from the Spider-Verse. I'm sorry, but if I were to pick the Miles Morales from the Insomniac-verse, this fight would be one-sided. I gotta be fair to Static Shock. Okay, now let's talk about their powers. Starting things off with my boy Miles Morales. Now my boy Miles Morales' powers are superhuman strength, speed, durability. My boy also got a healing factor. He can go invisible. He got spidey sense. And the one thing that my boy Miles got that make him stand out, he has bioelectricity powers, aka the Venom Strike. Now we are going to switch things over to my boy Static Shock. My boy Static Shock's powers are superhuman strength, speed, agility. He even got flight. And his main powers are electromagnetic powers. In other words, this man right here got electric powers like no other. In other words, Static Shock right here can control and manipulate electricity powers in any way he wants. Now, like I said before, this versus battle is going to be very hard for me to pick because I love Miles Morales and I love my boy Static Shock. So it's still very hard for me to choose who's going to win this versus battle. But to truly see who's going to win this versus battle, let's see who has the bigger weakness. Let's start off with my boy Static this time. Now, from what I read, they said my boy Static's biggest weakness is power absorption. In other words, if you take this man's powers, he becomes very vulnerable. Now, to my boy Miles Morales, what is his weakness? They said his only weakness is being inexperienced of being a crime fighter.
What?
Like him balancing being Miles Morales and him balancing being Spider-Man is like very difficult for him. Okay, if you were to give Miles Morales and Static 100% of their powers, who would win this grudge match? It's very tough because like I said, I love them both, but I'm going to give this fight to Miles Morales. Now, some of y'all in the comments gonna talk about, man, Static got this damn pet. He's gonna crush Miles Morales. Bro, did you forget Miles got bioelectricity powers? And on top of that, he can absorb it and make himself stronger. And don't forget what I told you. Static's main weakness is his power being absorbed. So if Miles can absorb it and turn it into his own power, you really think Static got a chance? But you guys let me know in the comments, who would have won this versus battle? Miles Morales or Static Shock?